Welcome to Brainy Hacks. Today, we're going on a special journey that combines two incredible things: India's Independence Day and the fascinating world of probability. As we celebrate the freedom of our nation, we're going to explore how probability plays a role in our everyday lives. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see math in a whole new light. So, are you ready to dive in? Let's go! India's Independence Day, celebrated on August 15th, marks the end of British rule and the beginning of a new era of freedom. It's a day of pride, reflection, and celebration. But did you know that even on Independence Day, probability is all around us? Whether it's the chance of rain on the parade, the probability of your kite flying higher than your neighbor's, or even the odds of getting your favorite ice cream flavor in the heat, probability is at play. Now, before we jump into the math, let's quickly understand what probability is. Simply put, probability is the measure of how likely something is to happen. It's like predicting the future, only with numbers. Probability equals favorable outcomes / total outcomes. For example, if you toss a coin, there's a 50% chance it'll land on heads and a 50% chance it'll land on tails. Easy, right? But what if we add more possibilities? That's when things get interesting. Imagine you're at an Independence Day parade. There are 10 different floats, each representing a different state in India. Now, if you randomly pick one float to cheer for, what's the probability that it's your favorite state? So, the probability is 1 out of 10 or 0.1, which is 10%. Not too bad, but what if you get to pick 2 floats to cheer for? Or 3? How does that change the probability? Let's check. For 2 floats, the probability is 2 out of 10 or 20%. And for 3 floats, it's 30%. See how probability works its magic? The more choices you have, the higher your chances. Now, let's take it up a notch with some kite flying. On Independence Day, flying kites is a big tradition. But what if I told you that the probability of your kite staying in the air can depend on many factors like wind speed, the type of string, and even the shape of the kite? Let's say you've got 3 kites, but only one is perfect for today's weather. The probability of choosing the best kite on the first try? You guessed it, 1 out of 3, or about 33%. But what if you could test each kite one by one? How does that change your odds? If you test and eliminate one kite at a time, your chances of finding the right one increase with each try. Math is so cool, isn't it? All right, brainy hackers. Let's see how well you've understood probability with some fun Independence Day themed practice questions. Question 1. There are 5 red, 3 green, and 2 white balloons. What's the probability of randomly picking a white balloon? Pause the video to think and calculate. Answer: 2 out of 10 or 20%. You've got a decent chance of picking a white balloon. Question 2. During the parade, 4 different cultural dances are performed. What's the probability that the first dance is from your favorite region? Pause the video to think and calculate. Answer: 1 out of 4 or 25%. Question 3. You're in a kite competition with 6 friends, and there's only one prize. What's the probability that you win? Pause the video to think and calculate. Answer: 1 out of 7, or about 14.3%. You've got to give it your best shot. As we wrap up, let's remember that just like how our freedom was hard-earned through countless efforts, understanding probability requires practice and patience. But once you get it, you see the world in a whole new way. Math is everywhere, in our celebrations, our traditions, and our everyday choices. So, this Independence Day, as you celebrate freedom, take a moment to appreciate the magic of math. Because, who knows, the next time you make a decision, probability might just help you choose the right path. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Brainy Hacks for more exciting learning adventures.